found something funny on LinkedIn. Just going through, just came across Dr. Asim Malhotra's LinkedIn, and right next to him is Kellogg's. We're cutting down on sugar. Let's see what they say. New sugar reduction program, strict sugar targets for new products. So if we click on that, it goes to Kellogg's website. We're cutting down on sugar. But the thing is, are they really, really cutting down on sugar? Or are they just making up a load of crap like they usually do, where it's just sort of clever branding, rebranding and messages? Strict sugar targets. More on sugar reduction. Continue to the website. So they claim that their multigrain porridge is down by... I mean, as if you need to add sugar to porridge anyway? That is just ridiculous. And as far as I'm concerned, these breakfast cereals that are marketed towards children should be banned. You should not be allowed to put cartoon characters on sugary, crappy processed products that it is scientifically proven causes disease and problems. I mean, not to mention the dental implications. So, yeah, you know, these breakfast cereal companies are renowned for their awful products, truly awful. I'm sorry, I just throw the lot away and don't touch these things, and, you know, go for eggs. A good, you know, a protein breakfast full of good fats that your brain needs to run on, not this rubbish. That's probably the only good use for this stuff is to use as packaging in a parcel that you're posting a breakable vase to your auntie. Anyway, let's have a look. More on sugar reduction. Let's see what they're trying to do. Sugar heritage. Kellogg's can trace its origins to a philosophy that urged people to improve their health through Oh, of course, the history. The Kellogg brothers. You had one of the Kellogg brothers who set up a Victorian, what he called, like a retreat health spa, where he gave people enemas, I think yogurt enemas, which is kind of good because obviously the probiotics in the yogurt's going into the large intestine, so, you know, good points for that one. But there was other strange things, like he invented the Kellogg's cornflake because he felt that it made people stop thinking sexual thoughts. So eating a bowl of Kellogg's cornflakes made you stop feeling sexual, which is probably pretty accurate. If you look at the endocrinology, you'd see that, you know, stuffing a load of processed corn into your face every morning will probably make your androgens go funny, probably make your sex hormones drop, possibly, even in some people, has affected the thyroid hormones as well. But the endocrine system as a whole, it's this entire orchestra of biochemistry that works together holistically. So, you know, you upset one aspect of it, you know, bing, bing, it, you know, offshoots another aspect. So, anyway, we all know the history of that. Kellogg's and sugar. Among a number of nutrition-related issues, sugar is significant and growing concern for UK consumers. We know that. So, how is it going to get around not removing sugar completely here? Is it gonna try and do the age-old thing where you've got to do a bit more exercise, it's your fault, you're lazy, which is also scientifically disproven? Or are they gonna come up with some other nonsense, like call it natural, inverted commas, natural sugars? It all starts with the grain. Yes, it does with some people. Most grain-based foods, such as breakfast cereals, oh, here we go, play an important part in healthy diets. No, they don't. You do not need breakfast cereals as part of a healthy diet. That's hilarious. You can happily live off away from breakfast cereals and you will feel really good. Breakfast cereals are naturally low in fat. Oh no! They are blagging the low-fat mythical beast that's been slayed. Again, the Hydra, the mythical beast, the low-fat Hydra, that you got amazing scientists, amazing doctors keep slaying that Hydra again and again. Like Dr. David Ludwig, Dr. Robert Lustig, they slay that Hydra, and of course the Hydra keeps growing new heads. It keeps coming back. Because we all know that big food, don't want to lose making money. Naturally low in fat and providing valuable energy for carbohydrates. We kind of know science shows that energy from carbohydrates is not that great. So it is. So yeah, low fat. How dare they go on about low fat? Seriously, people long ago believed the earth was flat, that you'd fall off the edge if you dared to sail a ship away from your homeland. So yeah, I've compared the earth being flat belief to a calorie is a calorie belief as well, which, if we scroll further, I wouldn't be surprised. The benefits of breakfast. Yeah, benefits of breakfast depends what that breakfast is. Kellogg's and breakfast clubs providing, Kellogg's and breakfast clubs, I have heard of this. Providing breakfast for 2 million children, where like really poor kids, they get given free breakfast cereals at school. The thing is, it'd be so much better for the kids to be given like an omelette with spinach, a grass-fed butter, all those like short-chain fatty acids, all that good cholesterol helping the brain. First thing in the morning, those kids would have benefited much more from that. And also the protein of the egg is so satiating that they would never have wanted to snack. They wouldn't have felt hungry, Then again, there we go. Key facts. They're using facts, trying to make people feel kind of sorry for the breakfast cereal by saying, we help poor kids. Please don't bully us. Kellogg's and salt. Most processed food has way too much salt in anyway. But as far as I'm concerned, the salt is not as much of a problem as the sugars. Yeah, so more information on food labeling. So they got some references here. They've got Dollar Monitor Research Report, 2002. Wow, that's from quite a long time ago. Changing Mealtime, 2002. We've got 2002, 1996, The Importance of Breakfast. 2003, 2009, look at school breakfast habits in Britain, Salt and Health, the FSA, Food Standards Agency, sodium levels. A lot of studies about sodium levels. Not many studies about sugar. A scientific advisory committee on nutrition, carbohydrate and health. I can only imagine that was full of people who have it drummed into their brain that eating loads of carbs is good. Probably, people with shares from Big Food. Right, Diet and Nutrition Survey. Results for year 1 to 4 grades. Rolling program, public health. Yeah, so the references are not exactly great. Sugar, nutrition fact sheets. Watch Dr. Kale Adolphus share some of the results of her recent PhD. Kellogg's probably funded her PhD, so she's hardly going to say anything bad about breakfast cereals and sugar. Kellogg's reducing health by stealth. No, sorry, reducing sugar by stealth. That just naturally rhymed and it just slipped out. Yeah, reducing health by stealth, more like. So what was the other? That was more on sugar reduction. So let's check out the other link. Continue to the website. Yeah, there we go, Mr. Kellogg with his non-sexual cornflakes. And events, resources. Oh, events and conferences. Oh God, the Nursery World Show and the Breakfast Cereal Report. There's an entire conference just on breakfast cereal. Fancy that. Resources, knowledge, digestive health. Not all fibre is created equal. Not all calories are created equal. Some of these are quite interesting from a strange perspective. Not all fibre created equal. So they're claiming that because they say that wheat bran is a chronic disease prevention, that of course if you it's in their cereals, which means their cereals are obviously helping to prevent disease. Well, I just say dump the cereals and just have a real food breakfast. Anyway, there is big money involved in these companies. That's my opinion on it, and I just thought I would share it, and it's quite amusing how it was smack bang to the amazing Dr. Malhotra here. And as I was saying earlier in a blog, one of my blog articles, Big Food will hang on to any way they can to rebrand their products, tinker around with them a little bit, mess about with the labels, maybe not really change the products that much, but make you believe that they've changed it. Again, it's FlimFlam. So for more blogs, articles, and information, go to my Real Food website, which is a WordPress website. It's FionaFaye.wordpress.com, FionaFayeTV.wordpress.com. And Facebook, of course, is simply Fiona Faye TV, and Twitter is at Fiona Faye TV. So yeah, or just go hashtag Real Food Life Coach. For like more tips, golden rules for a real food lifestyle, articles, links to really important information, and all sorts of things.